Guten Tag. Wie geht's? Gut? Danke. Gut. Okay, so today in today's class we are going to cover two topics. As of now, we have done almost all the topics of the first chapter. Only sein is left. Sein is the verb, that is to be. Sein is the verb which means to be. And we are also going to cover the verb haben, which is to have. In the last class, we did the conjugation of regular verbs, which has E ending, ish has E ending, do has ST ending, RZS has T ending, wir has EN ending, ear has T, ZZ had EN ending. But these two verbs are little different, and these are very, very important verbs. So when you're learning German, these verbs will help you in making sentences like these. This is also used as helping verb, the normal verbs. So it is always better to learn this very nicely. So we are going to cover these two verbs and revise all the topics from the course book. From the chapter 1. So let us start now. So ish is, as I told you, it was I, do was you, informal, er, sie, es, he, she, it, wir was en, ihr is you all, big C is you formal, C is they. So for detailed, I have told you personal pronoun in the last class. If you want to understand in detail, you can go through the last video. Okay, now we will do the sein conjugation. Ich bin, I am, du bist, you are, er ist, he is, sie ist, she is, wir sind, we are, ihr seid, seid, you all are, sie sind, sie sind. So this is the conjugation of sein. Let's do for haben. Ich habe, du hast, er, sie, es hat, wir haben, ihr habt, sie haben. So I'm just going to repeat it again. Ich habe, du hast, er, sie, es hat, wir haben, ihr habt, sie haben. I will repeat one more time both the conjugation. Ich bin, du bist, er, sie, es ist, wir sind, ihr seid, sie sind. Ich habe, du hast, er, sie, es hat, wir haben, ihr habt, sie haben. Okay, so this was the conjugation of sein and haben. Let me frame few sentences. For example, ich bin Priyanka. Then let me make for wir. Wir sind Freunde. We are friends. Then ist intelligent. He is intelligent. The same way we can make the sentences with this. And for haben, let us make now example. Ich habe ein Auto. I have a car. Then here, for example, sie hat kein Auto. She doesn't have a car. Then we can also make it from here. Ihr habt. Always remember verbs whenever we are writing here, it will be always small letter. Always is a small letter. Ihr habt ein Kuli. Ihr habt einen Kuli. Sorry, it's not ein, it's einen Kuli. The articles we are going to do it in the coming classes, in the next chapter. Okay, so these were the few examples I gave you to just understand how do we make the sentences from this. The sentence structure more we are going to do in detail in the coming chapters. Okay, so now let us revise everything, whatever we have done till now from the chapter 1 Netzwerk book. So, okay, so we are going to start now. So the first thing is hello, choose. Hello, choose. Hi, or hello, choose. Choose, I told you if you remember. Bye. The first question is, this is C. This is for the CD part. If this is written, this is the Huron part. If you want me to do the Huron part, then please let me know. I will do the another session for the Huron one as well. Okay, right now I will be explaining you each and everything from this chapter. Chapter 1. Hallo, wer bist du? Hello, who are you? Hören Sie und lesen Sie. Wie heißen die Personen? So, hallo, who are you? Hören Sie. You have to listen and read. Lesen is what? To read. Wie heißen die Personen? What? Wie is what? What and how. In this it is what are the person's name. So you have to listen and then tell the person name. But we are not going to do the listening activity. I'm going to just read it and explain you. Hallo Nina. Hallo Gregor. Wie geht's? Danke, sehr gut. Und dir? Es geht. Danke. So in this, saying hello Nina, hi Nina, hello Gregor, hi Gregor, wie geht's? How are you? Then saying danke, sehr gut, thank you, very good. Und dir? And you? Es geht. Es geht is I'm fine, I'm okay. So it's not very good or not bad, it's like I'm okay. Es geht, danke. So if I ask you, you can always say, es geht, danke. Okay. So who is saying this dialogue? Gregor. You will write here, Gregor. So in the next one then, hello Nina, hello Julia. This is not J. I told you J is what? Y. Hello Julia, not Julia, it's Julia. Hallo Julia, wie geht's? Danke, gut. Und dir? Es geht. In this also it is es geht. In this also, hi Nina, hi Julia. How are you? Danke, thank you, good. And you? And how about you? Then the answer is es geht, I'm okay. Then the third one, hallo, ich bin Julia. Und du? Wer bist du? Ich heiße Gregor. And just this is Entschuldigung. I will just tell you the pronunciation. Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung. Excuse me. Entschuldigung. Excuse me. Wie heißt du? Excuse me. What is your name? Gregor. So in this, she is saying, hello, I'm Julia. And you? Wer bist du? Who are you? In this, she is saying, who are you? Then the answer is ich heiße Gregor. Then she didn't understand. She said, excuse me, what is your name? Then he said, Gregor. This is Entschuldigung. Okay. Then the last one. In this, cheers. Cheers, Julia. Bis bald. Cheers. So this was the informal conversation. If you see that, everything was informal conversation. Okay. I hope this was clear. Then the B part is what? This is the situation and everyone has to speak to each other the same dialogue. Hallo, wie heißt du? Ich heiße Priyanka. Wer bist du? Ich bin Priyanka. Wie geht's? Danke, gut. Danke, sehr gut. Und dir? Auch gut. Auch ist also auch gut. Danke. Es geht. Cheers. Okay, so now we and where. I told you before also. We is what? How and what. So in this it is wie heißt du? W-Frage. W-Frage is the questions which are starting with W. Wie heißt du? What is your name? Wer bist du? Who are you? If you remember, we have done this already. The answer for first one will be ich heiße Gregor. Ich bin Gregor. Wie heißt du? Ich heiße Gregor. Wer bist du? Ich bin Gregor. Okay. Then let's go to the next question. Then this is formal conversation now. Guten Tag. That was hello. Now this is Guten Tag. Auf Wiedersehen. Over there it was cheers. This is Auf Wiedersehen. Now this is the again hear it, but we are going to read it. So the question is Guten Tag. Wie heißen Sie? Hören Sie und lesen Sie. Wie heißen die Personen? Guten Tag, good day. What is your name? Wie heißen Sie? Hören Sie, listen and read. And then write down the names over here. So the first one it is Guten Morgen. Mein Name ist Nina Weber. Guten Morgen, Frau Weber. Ich heiße Hansen. Oliver Hansen. So in this what they are saying, good morning. My name is Nina Weber. Mein EI, mein Name. Name. It's the spelling is same, but with the pronunciation we say it Name. Then it is Guten Morgen, Frau Weber. So we always take the last name in this. Frau is Miss. Good morning, Frau Miss Weber. Ich heiße Hansen. My name is Hansen. The last name he is saying first. So for example, you can say your last name first when we are talking formally. Ich heiße Hansen. Oliver Hansen. Guten Tag, Frau Kowalski. Guten Tag, Frau Weber. Wie geht es Ihnen? Danke, gut. Und Ihnen? Auch gut. Danke. So in this, good day, Frau Kowalski. Good day, Frau Weber. How are you? Now there it was, wie geht's dir? Now here it is, wie geht es Ihnen? So that is informal, this is formal. I have already told you in my last class, like first class I would say. Then it is thank you, good. And you, this is you, formal. How good, danke. I'm also good, thank you. Then, Guten Tag, Frau Weber. Hallo, Herr Hansen. Das ist meine Kollegin Natalia Kowalski. Guten Tag, Frau Kowalski. Mein Name ist Hansen. Guten Tag. Entschuldigung. Wie heißen Sie? Oliver Hansen. So in this they are saying, good day, Frau Weber. Then, hallo, Herr Hansen. Herr Hansen, das ist meine Kollegin. This is my colleague, Natalia Kowalski. So in this session, see, this is my colleague, Natalia Kowalski. Then, guten Tag, Frau Kowalski. Mein Name ist Hansen. My name is Hansen. Guten Tag. Then, Entschuldigung. Wie heißen Sie? Then, excuse me. What is your name? Oliver Hansen. Came. Then comes Auf Wiedersehen, Herr Hansen. See you again. Wieder is again. See you. Sehen is to see. See you again. Tschüss, Frau Weber. Auf Wiedersehen, Frau Kowalski. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen is see you again. Okay. Then I have told you this also. Guten Morgen, exclamation mark, which is very, very important. Guten Tag, this we can say whole day. It is not only good afternoon, this is also good day. Guten Abend, gute Nacht. In this, remember, everywhere N is there, but in this you will not find the N. So remember when you are pronouncing it. It is not guten Nacht, it is gute Nacht. Okay. Then I hope till here it is clear because we have already covered in my last sessions. Okay, now Verben und Personalpronomen. We have done the conjugation for both of them. So this is heißen to be called as, sein is to be. Ich heiße, du heißt, sie heißen. Now this is you formal, this is you informal, this is I. Only 3 as of now they have told. But I have explained you all. But I am going to repeat this when we have in the other chapters also. Ich bin, then sein conjugation, ich bin, du bist, sie sind. Okay. Then du und sie. Informal is du plus Vorname. Vorname is the first name. That is first name. Wie heißt du? Ich heiße Nina. Ich bin Nina. But when we are talking formal, that is sie plus Nachname. Nachname is the last name. Last name. Wie heißen Sie? Mein Name ist Weber. Wie ist Ihr Name? Ihr ist your. Wie ist Ihr Name? Ich heiße Nina Weber. So there are multiple ways to ask your name. Like, wie heißen Sie? Wer bist du? Wer sind Sie? Wie ist Ihr Name? Ich heiße Nina Weber. So this is the rule that whenever it is informal, it is du plus Vorname, formal sie plus Nachname. That is the last name. For is before, Nach is after. For is before, this is after. That is why it is first name and the last name. Okay. Now let's go to the question number 4a. Wie heißen Sie? Again, this is the herein. You can see here CD is there. So let's see this. Lesen Sie und hören Sie. Ordnen Sie die Antworten zu. In this you have to put it in order. So what it is? Woher kommen Sie, Frau Lang? Ich komme aus Deutschland. Welche Sprachen sprechen Sie? Welche Sprachen sprechen Sie? Ich spreche Spanisch, Englisch und Deutsch. See, in this Sprechen is the verb. This is small letter. But then Sprachen is the nomen. That is where S is capital. K is common is the verb. That is why K is small here. Then wo wohnen Sie? Ich wohne in Frankfurt. I live in Frankfurt. Then this is also the dialogue. Wie heißt du? Ich heiße Jan. Woher kommst du? Aus Frankfurt. Und wo wohnst du? In Zurich. Okay. Now we have done the conjugation of ich, du and sie in the book, but I have told you for er, sie also. Third person, right? This is the third person when we are talking about an I and you are talking about any third person. If it is a he, then it is er. If it is she, then it will be sie. Let's do this. You will get a better clarity. Lesen Sie und ergänzen Sie die Verben. Ergänzen is fill the verbs. Now this is. Das ist Frau Lang. So this is Frau Lang. Third person. We both are talking. So this is Frau Lang. Third person. Sie. That is she. Don't think that this is capital. So this it will be this. No. This is capital because it is after sie. And how you will get to know? Because we are not talking directly. We are telling about her. If we are talking directly, then it will be this. But we are not talking directly to her. That is where this is this sie. Sie kommt aus Deutschland. Sie dash in Frankfurt. Sie wohnt in Frankfurt. Now this you have to tell me, you have to just write it back to me and tell me the answer for this. Jan dash aus Frankfurt, dash in Zurich. Please do write this as the homework so that I will get to know that you have understood or not. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. But if you have any doubt, you can always go ahead and ask me. This is again an activity which is absolutely similar with what we have done till now. Now Zahlen und Buchstaben. Buchstaben is the, when we say the alphabets, how to pronounce the alphabet. Zahlen is the numbers. Both of the things we have already done. So it is, let me repeat it. 0, 1, die Zahlen. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. So this was also hearing activity. Please do let me know if you want me to do the hearing as well, the listening activity as well. Okay, then in the 6th B, this is again hearing, that is hören Sie, notieren Sie die Telefonnummer. So you have to listen and note down the phone numbers. Telephone number of Herr Klein, Mr. Klein, Frau Groß. that is Miss Gross. Okay, so we will do if you require the listening activity as well. Alphabets we have already done from this book only, so I am not repeating it again. Then in 7th B, it is Hören Sie das Telefongespräch, schreiben Sie die E-Mail-Adressen. So in this again, this is the activity which is Hören, that is listening activity. And then you have to listen and write down the email address. So, but how do we say it? Writing part is same, but how do we write it? That is different. Like how do we say it? That is different. For example, man schreibt. How do we? Man is a person. It is not a man. It is not a boy. It's like a person. How a person write and how a person says. Man schreibt, man sagt. At. We say at. This is dot. We say Punkt. Punkt. This is minus. Minus. This is Unterstrich. 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 Okay, so for example, if I want to say my email address, I will say Priyanka Sehgal at gmail.com. If I have minus, then I will say minus in middle. Priyanka Sehgal at gmail.com. Okay. Now this is variieren Sie die Dialog. Dialog, not dialogue, dialogue. So you have to repeat the dialogues. Wie heißt du, Alex? Wie bitte? Wie bitte? Can you please repeat? Wie bitte? Kannst du das buchstabieren? Kannst du das buchstabieren? Alexis, that is A-L-E-X-E-S. Alexis. Und wie ist deine E-Mail-Adresse? Alex. See, Unterstrich Barbos at queennet.com. So this is how we say wie bitte kannst du das buchstabieren? Can you please pronounce it? Then it is gut gesagt. Wie bitte? Entschuldigung. How we can say in another way wie bitte? If we want someone to repeat something, how we can say it? We can say wie bitte. We can say Entschuldigung. Noch einmal bitte. Can you please repeat one more time? Bitte ein bisschen langsamer. Can you please say it little slowly? Das verstehe ich nicht. Das verstehe ich nicht. That I don't understand. Okay. Then comes Länder und Sprachen, the countries and languages. Lesen Sie, woher kommen die Personen? Wo wohnen Sie? Welche Sprachen sprechen Sie? So, read it. Where these persons come from? Where do they live? What languages do they speak? Ergänzen Sie die Tabelle. This is they. The small z. This is they. Okay. Now this is Rosa Levi's. Kommt aus den USA. So she comes from USA. Sie wohnt in San Francisco. She lives in San Francisco. Always remember, whenever we say USA, it kommt aus USA, it is always den USA. That is the article. Article thing, we will be doing it in the coming chapters. Then sie spricht Englisch und Deutsch. Sie lernt Spanish. She learns Spanish. Then Boris Walder kommt aus Österreich. He comes from Austria. Er wohnt in Salzburg. He lives in Salzburg. Er spricht Deutsch. He speaks German und English and English. Er lernt Arabisch. He learns Arabic. Then Kate Brahim kommt aus Algerien. Er wohnt in Genf. Er spricht Arabisch, Französisch und lernt Deutsch. So he comes from Algerian. He lives in Genf. He speaks Arabisch, Französisch, and he is learning German. Then Hong Yang kommt aus China. Sie wohnt in Shanghai. Then Frau Hong spricht Chinesisch und Deutsch. So she is from which country? China. And she lives in Shanghai. And she speaks Chinese and German. Now one more homework you have. This homework, you have to also write it. You have to find out the answers for this. I will just minimize a bit. Yes. So you have to find out the answers from here. For example, Rosie Levi's kommt aus den USA. Sie wohnt in San Francisco. Sie spricht Englisch und Deutsch. And what she's learning? Yeah, Spanish. This is how you have to make a table and write it. So this is also homework. So 2 homework as of now. One is this and one more I gave you. That was, I think, I will just show you that again. Yeah, this one, this yarn. So 2 things, you have to write it and send it to me. Okay. And if you remember, we have done this as well. So the country names, so same thing we have done it. But if you think there is any doubt in this chapter, you can always let me know. So we have covered everything except the herein and this video part. If you want me to say it, then you can always tell me and we can go ahead and do it together. Okay? Then this is also kurz und klar, that is short and clear. What all things we have covered in this chapter, everything is given here. You can always go ahead and read this. Any doubt, you can always ask me about it. I hope this chapter was clear to you. And if you faced any doubt, you can always ask me. Please to ask me. If you will not ask me, I am not going to know that you are facing doubts in this. This is clear. So one thing, sein we have done, heißen we have done, kommen we have done. Sprechen we have not done till now. We will be doing it when we will be starting our next chapter. I hope the first chapter was clear to everyone. And if you have any doubts, you want me to have one hearing session and the video session as well, I am going to have that session as well. But then you have to let me know that, okay, we need that session as well. Okay, dann. Auf Wiedersehen. Cheers. And then if you have any doubt, do let me know. And please don't forget to do your homework, which is very important.